Hello, my name is Samantha Pament. All of us face forks in the road at some point in our lives. Those are the big choices in our lives where we must decide and stand by the consequences or the benefits that follow because of those decisions. The poem reads, "Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay, and leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhat ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. The poem was written in August of 1915. The source used to find the poem was the Academy of American Poets. The poem was originally written as a joke for his friend Edward Thomas. Mr. Frost wrote the poem as a joke about how he and his friend were indecisive on which path to take when they were on a walk together. Though when introducing the poem to an audience, they took it in a serious manner, as it had multiple meanings about life and how the decisions that are made can never be truly taken back. Some of the information that was found here originated from Poetry Foundation by Kathleen Robinson. Decision-making can be seen in multiple verses of the poem. It is a hard decision on what road to travel, as at the time they choose, you have no idea what lies ahead for either road. The first line is, "And sorry I could not travel both." Once someone decides which road they want to take in their life, there is no way to turn back time in life to choose a different road. The second line is, "And look down one as far as I could." A person can try to imagine or guess what might be the right decision, but someone can only foresee so far into the future. So one may never know what lies ahead. The only thing they can do is decide and choose what road they are going to take. The third line in the poem is, "Then took the other as just as fair." The poet looked down one road to see if they could see what was down the road, but couldn't. This shows in life that a person can only see so far when trying to decide on which path to take in life. Sometimes the only way is to just choose. The road that was taken can be seen in the poem by looking at how both paths are less traveled by, so choosing one will make one more traveled by. This is seen in the line, "Two roads diverge in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by." When someone reaches a fork in their lives and they have to make a decision, both roads that they could take will be less traveled by. Then when they decide, it will make one road more traveled by. People do not know which road they will take until they have taken it. Then there's the future. The future is unknown, so the poet tries to foresee what the future may look like. This can be seen when the poet says, "I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhat ages and ages hence." People will look back at the decisions they made in their lives, and they will either stand by those choices or will regret it. But either way, there is no changing it. The last line shows the future, and that has made all the difference. The poet took the road that was less traveled by. There is irony in this, as both roads were less traveled by when they came up to them. The choice that was made to take one road and not the other has made all of the difference in their lives. The concept of the poem is talking about deciding and knowing that one day in the future that person may or may not regret the decision that they made. Any decision that they made the person will have to live with the consequences of that decision. Though they may always question if the road that they took was the correct one or not, the person has to trust that whatever decision that they made, or whatever road that they chose, is the one that will give them the best future possible. Every decision that is made in life has a consequence that a person must live with, and that will make all the difference in their lives. Thank you.